Stephen Hawking, forget Mars, humans can conquer Milky Way by 2200. Humans could leave the solar system and begin colonizing the Milky Way in as little as 200 years, according to the late genius Stephen Hawking. In his final book, Professor Hawking left behind a series of forecasts and warnings which could affect the human race. One such problem is that Earth is becoming overpopulated and runaway climate change will destroy our planet. For this reason, many experts such as Elon Musk and NASA have set their sights on colonizing nearby celestial bodies such as Mars and the Moon in order to ensure humanity's future. Professor Hawking, however, left behind much more ambitious missions, and believes in as little as 200 years, humans will have conquered interstellar travel and can begin colonizing the Milky Way. In his final book, Brief Answers to the Big Questions, Professor Hawking says humanity's first stop outside of the solar system could be Proxima b, some 25 billion miles away. With today's technology, it could take up to 3 million years to reach the planet orbiting Proxima Centauri, but in 200 years it could take as little as a decade, says the former theoretical physicist. Professor Hawking wrote, Proxima b, for example, is the closest exoplanet to Earth but still 4.5 light years away, and recent research indicates that it has some similarities to Earth. Traveling to these candidate worlds isn't possible perhaps with today's technology, but by using our imagination, we can make interstellar travel a long-term aim, in the next 200 to 500 years. The former Cambridge professor also claimed in his book that God does not exist. He described his claim there is no afterlife or higher power as a profound realization. Professor Hawking wrote in the newly published book, We are free to believe what we want, and it's my view that the simplest explanation is that there is no God. No one created the universe and no one directs our fate. This leads me to a profound realization, there is probably no heaven and afterlife either. I think belief in the afterlife is just wishful thinking. Professor Hawking died at the age of 76 in the early hours of March 14 following a long battle with motor neuron disease. He suffered from a rare early-onset slow-progressing form of amyotrophic lateral sclerosis, ALS, also known as motor neuron disease or Lou Gehrig's disease. He was diagnosed with MNT in 1963 at the age of 21. Doctors expected him to live for only 2 more years, but he had a form of the disease which progressed more slowly than usual.